Hello, it's thoughtsonlifeblog.com here with a new YouTube video on goal setting. So it's that time of year we all want to set our goals. I recently created a video, which I'll link to this video, about reviewing last year and 8 questions to review last year. I want to just share a little bit about goal setting. I think most of you will know about goal setting and smart goal setting and just the whole review process. I'd like to just share my process in the with the wish that it might help you give you new ideas. So basically, when I do goal setting, I review the last year, and I look at what have I learned about me. You know, what went well, what didn't go well, but what have I learned about me, and out of the goals last year that I did, do I need to carry some forward into this year, or do I need to let go of some goals? But the review of last year really makes you understand who you are and what you are not, and then I use sort of like a brainstorming activity. So looking at all the goals that I wanted from last year, what do I want to take across into this year, and also other things that might have popped up into my head that I want to achieve. Now, there's loads of things that we can do for personal development, and the goal setting that I'm talking about is your personal private goal setting for your private dreams and goals that you wish to do. This has got nothing related to work. So it could be like, money, saving, investments, being frugal, having no spend months, or it might be education. You want to learn something new, relearn something, enhance your knowledge. Friends and family, you might want to be more social, more of a caring friend, more of a caring family member. You might want to be more creative, paint, garden, crafting, cooking, writing, starting a blog, or it might be something around your mental health. So like spirituality, do you want to live a more spiritual life? Do you want to have God in your life? What's your attitude? What's holding you back from moving forward with your goals and achieving what you want? Are you lazy? Have you got negative habits you want to break? Do you want to meditate more? Again, if you've got old habits that you want to break and you want to replace with new ones, do you want to be more of a go-getter, stop procrastinating and just get on with stuff? Your personality, do you want to be more calm, easygoing, productive, disciplined? So these are all goals, right? They're all things that we need to pay attention on. There are habits, but changing habits is actually a goal. Do you want to exercise, get fitter? Do you want to do more volunteering work? Just give your skill and time to a charity. So goals, we all know about the SMART acronym. So SMART means S for specific, significant, M for measurable or meaningful, A for attainment, achievable or action orientated, R for relevant or rewarding, T for time bound or trackable. So like I said, I've got a PDF of this, and it will be on a blog post, and it will be linked to the video below, so that you can download the PDF if you want. So on top of SMART goals, I came across the MTO method of goal setting and achieving goals. And the MTO method, I have put it into the measurable, achievable bit of the SMART acronym. So M means minimum, T means target, O means outrageous. And ever since I put this into practice, and again I've got a blog post that explains it, but I'll link it to the latest blog post that I'm going to write to go with this YouTube video. It's a game changer. It really, especially if you get overwhelmed and you find it all too much and you find it hard to start, it's a really, really good way of doing it. So I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But also I want to say, when you list, like once you've reviewed your year and you thought, okay, these are the things I want to do this year, or you might already have a 5-year plan and you might be in year 2 or 3 of it. Even you need to review where you're at, and you need to review why you're successful at certain goals or why you're not doing so well at certain goals. But when you take a goal, say for example, my high level goal is to exercise more, for example, or like I blog, so I could use that as I want to have published good blog posts weekly. So, and I want to do that throughout this whole year, for example. So I'm going to start on January the 1st, and I'm going to create baby steps for it. So, for example, I could say Monday, Tuesday, I brainstorm and I research ideas. Wednesday, I write a draft. Thursday, I edit it. Friday, I find images. Saturday, I publish it, and then I just keep repeating those baby steps per week. But the other thing you can do with these baby steps for certain goals is to put them in your to-do list. So Monday, you could have certain tasks that go towards your goal, but they're added to your to-do list. Hopefully that makes sense. So like at school, we had a timetable. We would do a bit of geography, maths, English Monday. Wednesday will be exercise, religious studies, chemistry. So it's sort of like adding to your timetable, adding to your to-do list, bits of the ultimate goal that you want to complete by the end of the year, or by the end of the quarter, or by the middle of the year, whatever date you have put down as your end date of achieving it. You need to create little baby steps to help you get there. So I've given examples of this in the PDF, but hopefully that makes sense. And if you have any questions, do comment below. And then break your big goal into smaller little tasks. And then the other thing that I do is I create a quarterly plan. So you have one goal that, say, you want to do for the whole year. How are you going to attack it every quarter? Or it might be that you want to finish a certain goal by March, or it might be a goal that you want to finish by June. So you'll have 2 quarters in which you'll do it. So you break the tasks that you've already created for the top level goal. What are you going to do in January? What are you going to do in February? What are you going to do in March? Yeah. So then that helps it not feel such a big task to do. So again, in the PDF, I've got examples of that, of how you can do that. Or, if you find a quarter is too big, then do month on month if you wish to. But the main thing is you need to break the big task into smaller tasks so that you can do it. And then the other thing to make sure that you actually achieve your goals is to have check-ins with yourselves. So maybe every 2 weeks, every week, you have a check-in with yourself that, okay, these are the things I said that I was going to do. These are the things that are on my to-do list. Did I actually achieve them? And so then that check-in is like a mini review, not a full-on year-end review, but a review, and not a full-on mid-year review, just a review to put you back on track. And that really helps. When I do that, it really helps me. So now let's talk about the minimum target outrageous method, the MTO method. Again, in the PDF, I've got links to that video. There's a video on it. I've got a link to that will explain. If you want to watch it, you can go to the PDF to watch it from there. So minimum, target, outrageous. Basically, for one goal, you have 3 different expectations. So minimum means what are the really bare minimum that I can do to feel like I've achieved this goal. Target means doing more than the minimum. And outrageous means like above the target and beyond, yeah? And by cutting your goal into these different expectations, you take the pressure off you. Because I think we all get a bit of overwhelmed when we think, oh yeah, we've done all this reviewing, we've done all this planning, and we're sort of raring to go. But then we look at all the to-do list, we think, oh my God, this is too much. So for example, like exercise, right? If we say I want to exercise, well, that's not a specific goal. So when I want to get fitter by the end of 2023, say, right? Or whatever the year is, I'm not really truly exercising at all at the moment because for the last 3 months, I haven't been able to. But what is the bare minimum that I want to do? Now, I don't want to be a superstar athlete. I just want to get fit, right? So 20 minutes a day is a minimum starting point, right? But actually, all the advice says 45 minutes. 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day is the better. So that could be the target. An hour would be outrageous for me, right? An hour for somebody else is not outrageous. So for me, I could say 20 minutes a day is the minimum for me. The target for me could be between 30 to 45 minutes a day. And that outrageous for me would be 1 hour a day. And maybe I have 1 day's break. So instead of 7 days a week, I do 6 days a week. But that's how you can do it. And then what that does is sort of like you fool yourself, you change your brain. You help yourself start your goal. Because if you go from nothing to 1 hour a day, and you haven't been doing that, there's no way you're going to achieve anything. But if you just commit for January, 20 minutes a day, 6 days a week, 1 day rest, I'll be happy with that. And then you can move on to February. Okay, I'm going to do 2 sets of 20 minutes, right? So 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So then I would have made 40 minutes. And then you can progress like that. And so it's kind to yourself, and it's doable, and you feel motivated to do it. And ultimately, this is a personal goal, therefore it's private. No one needs to know about it, and you just pat yourself on the back for these baby steps, and you set your timetable for it. And the other thing is, with goals, know your strengths. Know the time of the day you're motivated, not motivated. Also, with your goals, don't every day of the week, put in some buffer time that says, okay, certain periods of the month, I've got to have downtime. I'm not going to be able to do things for commitments or maybe health reasons, whatever. There's going to be certain lag times. So like cater for that. Don't go from nothing to expecting to be everything. A sports person or anyone famous that we see, they did not go from 0 to like excellent in a day. It took days, months, years, and it will be a combination of success and failure. So one, don't give up on yourself. Give it a true hard effort, but try this minimum target, outrageous. And hopefully the PDF that I've done here will give you enough examples for you to do. And again, the importance of doing a weekly review or every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, or once a month, to just check in where you're at. And also, if you're not doing well, it's okay. Just acknowledge, okay, is it because I was being lazy, or did something get in the way? Or the other question you must ask yourself, why am I not doing this? What's stopping me from doing this? Is the goal too hard? Am I passionate about the goal? So just think about those things. So hopefully you'll find this little chit chat useful, and you'll find the PDF useful, and look forward to seeing you in another sort of YouTube/podcast. And I hope you have a really successful year, achieving your goals and your dreams and the things that you wish to change. So thank you very much. Do comment below, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Thank you. Bye.